Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Yeah, Fenrir was the wolf of Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Huh?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
Wow. Thanks.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mukuro is related to the case?
Certainly possible.
What?
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have had a class trial, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, at least he's not blaming us now.
If she's a student and she's killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing game.
Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Mukuro Iksaba isn't the culprit.
Huh? What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro was giving us information that would raise questions about her, would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places we need to investigate.
I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
go.
Well, are you coming? Dojo.
There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses.
Ah.
Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of the lockers.
Oh. Makoto, do you see the farthest locker to the right?
strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it. You understand what that means, right?
No. What if they were switched, though? To avoid suspicion.
Blah, 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 blah.
I should probably use the key we found on the locker, huh?
Well, just try it.
Okay. You don't gotta be so bossy. Took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the metal lock.
Click.
Locker eagerly accepted the key and opened.
I love this key.
There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total.
They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
That you can still use to stab people. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. It's covered in blood!
A blood stain?
Is that a blood stain?
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? You think the duct tape was used as like a makeshift bandage?
Perhaps.
I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps...
Byakuya?
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
Huh? What next location?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that?
It's in the library, you dipshit.
To the library!
Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something?
Research? I don't know what that is. I got like C's in
that
school.
when you try and search for like a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Are you talking about the archive?
That's right.
That's
Oh.
right. The archive that has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. That you like fell in love with a couple cases ago.
Tried to kiss. We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there is a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Byakuya seems to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back.
Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with the file in hand.
Well, tell us about it, dum-dum. Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Unless they are French.
Well, whatever, I'll read it to you. But I expect you to repay your debts 100 times over.
So you want me to teach you 100 languages? 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme?
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. What is it?
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world.
Part of our world.
Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It says Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok.
I thought Fenrir was the Wolf of Wall Street.
No. That's me.
Byakuya.
Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to all that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Oh!
Ow!
What? You got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean?
So here's the problem right now.
Uh-huh.
all this evidence we're bringing up, it's like, feels like it's definitely not Kyoko. Like, I'm getting to that point where the game's like, it's totally not Kyoko, and I'm like, that makes me really think it's Kyoko who's dead somehow.
Yeah.
But I can't puzzle together how Kyoko, who's like supposed to have nasty burned up hands, has
like
pristine hands with a tattoo on it.
Right, like the only thing I can think of is Kyoko is Mukuro, but didn't know she was because of the amnesia.
Then who has burnt up nasty hands? What happened to...
The real Kyoko, who is the murderer, who we haven't met, who is the ultimate despair.
So you're saying that this Kyoko was Mukuro,
Yeah.
and there's a
But she
real...
had amnesia, and they gave her a pass that said she was Kyoko, so she thought she was Kyoko.
And then there's a real Kyoko sneaking around the school that we haven't seen, who killed fake Kyoko, who is Mukuro.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that would make it a twist where the body really is the Kyoko that we know.
Huh. I don't know.
Because, like, when Monokuma was like, oh, yeah, Kyoko has burned up hands, he would still be telling the truth if he's referring to the other real Kyoko. But I don't know. That's just a theory. That's the only thing I can think of if the body turns out to be the Kyoko we know.
I don't know, though. I think that can't be right.
Yeah, it does. It definitely has a lot of holes.
Yeah.
So I'm not, like, convinced of it or anything. But it's the only thing I can think of right now.
Time is... Oh, he just... No,
I think he's talking.
You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So,
Yay!
your spot. See you later.
Then the time has...
All we can do now is try and uncover the truth during the class trial. Man, we did not get a lot of evidence.
Nope. It would seem that way. Let's go. Click.
Nah.
I don't want to do it. I want to go to my room and take a nap.
Bye.
Bye.
No. Fine, Makoto.
Makoto, God. Can't run away from your feelings. I'm anime.
Eh.
Don't bump into any pillars there,
Too
buddy.
late.
Oof, sparse. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Byakuya Makoto sitting in a tree.
My ship, Byakoto.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
What do you think, stupid? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
Yes, the answer is both.
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second.
Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... Yeah, also, doesn't the mystery person have to, like, show up, or Kyoko?
No. Why would they?
If they're involved in the trial, don't they have to be at the trial?
I guess.
I don't know, maybe not. We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, but then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up? Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why do you waste my time and make me wait like that?
Time is money.
What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
Kyoko?
It's me you're waiting for. I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Oh, there she is. I'm here.
You're not dead!
And no rules have been broken.
Kyoko! What? Kyoko, you're still alive?
No, that's a ghost. Zoink, Scoob.
Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of this fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko? So you really didn't die?
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost.
I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do during the trial.
Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me!
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after the other, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started.
I love you.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
There aren't many There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then when did you find out?
Just now.
When I'd killed them.
I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first, and I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this probably is the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. The door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, no one said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. The dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
Okay, Makoto. Oh my fucking god.
You always get so poetic when it's class trial time.
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for a pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
We throw the curtain open for the 5th time.
Oh
Deadly
my
judgment,
god, deadly,
riddle,
deadly.
Deadly class trial.
Trial prep. We have a new skill.
Yeah.
Don't
let's
know
see
what
if
it
it's-
does.
Let's see if it's good. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during non-stop debate. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Let's see what we can get rid of. Increases time limit. We haven't really had too much trouble with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think everything else is.
Yeah, we can't really. All rise.
Let's begin
The Honorable
with a
Judge
basic
Monokuma
explanation
presiding.
of the class trial. So, if you
I know
can
how it
figure
works.
out who, then I'll
Who's
punish
done it?
One Piece. Okay, well,
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Great job.
Well, he thinks she's a
Kyoko's
ghost,
standing
so.
No, that's a ghost.
Oh my
She
god.
has legs and stuff.
Heroes played Ghost Trick.
Yo, dude, ghosts. She can't be a ghost. She has legs. Ghosts don't have legs. Stupid.
Idiot.
Evolution in ghost technology.
Oh my god.
How much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Oh, Hero.
Hero, what
So I just
happened?
have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits. to
Why
the
do
traits
we
of
have to do that? What?
Traits?
Is it just because we have evidence to use? Her piercing glare. The
Her-
body didn't have eyes.
That's true.
I got it.
Oh my god. I feel like the game thinks I'm a little baby.
It's the mystery.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh.
You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Oh my god.
That's not how
I'm not
clothes
convinced.
work.
The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Oh boy.
We can't prove why we're gonna be stuck here in the case we move forward. I don't have any choice.
Jesus Christ.
What is this tutorial bullshit?
This is insane. Okay, it's fake nails, right?
Or the tattoo.
Kyoko
Let's see
there
what
is
it is.
just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yeah, I guess it's the
That
fake
Kyoko
nails.
there is
You wouldn't
just
be
a
wearing
ghost.
gloves with those.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely.
Oh boy.
Discussion is
Oh my god.
that Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Get it. No, that's wrong.
Objection!
Objection.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
You can't wear gloves over fake nails.
Yeah,
They
obviously.
were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine
Remember?
trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
We felt like that for a while, Greta.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hero, an expert on women.
Yeah, dude. Heroes said nothing but totally understanding and
Kyoko, any
not like
These
mildly
gloves were
sexist things this whole
custom-made
time.
for the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead
A
body
likely
doesn't
story,
belong to Kyoko.
ghost.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then. who's
What
the real
if
victim?
she was a ghost the whole time? Just like how Ace Attorney do.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
You have to identify the victim. Okay, now for the actual trial.
The real trial, not the... We have to assuage fucking Hero's dipshittery.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any.
What are your bullets right now?
Exploded body, tattoo, sprinklers.
And there's nothing
I
else.
feel like
Tattoo.
probably the tattoo, isn't it?
Probably on that one where identify.
Yeah, probably.
If Kyoko really is.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. And there wasn't any description. Well, if we can't identify the body.
Get it.
And there's nothing else we can do, right?
Freaking
Ah, nuts. What about your aim drift?
Kyoko really? Then who died?
Actually, your reticle's really pretty steady, or at least relatively steady.
If we can't identify the body.
Kablam! Kablooms!
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
For real?
Why, you'll die a cruel and unusual
This is such a good joke. This is never gonna get old.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta
anime games keep using that line.
Anime localizers think that young people say this all the time.
I mean, it's probably that they keep saying Maji, and the localizers keep
Key to figuring out who it was.
instead of changing it to like really or for serious or for real and changing it, they just keep using for real.
They do change it to for serious a lot for Hero.
Yeah, Hero says for serious a lot. So it needs to make like a comic or something where it's just Ryuji and Hero back and forth going for real, for serious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is
And then they
this
kiss.
a dog?
OTP.
Her master moon must have made her get it.
I don't think Greta would be very happy with that though.
Bitch.
Why wouldn't Greta like it if Hero and Ryuji were a ship?
Seriously? They really did
For
something?
real?
Hero doesn't deserve Ryuji.
Oh, come on. I think they're perfect for each
The
other.
identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information, it's wolf.
It's the Wolf of Wall Street. It's Byakuya.
Where is it?
Mukuro Ikasaba's profile?
Because it disappeared. Yeah, it gets a tattoo on their body.
Yeah.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo
Oh,
representing Fenrir
how
somewhere on their
interesting.
body.
Fenrir?
Oh my god. Game.
I wonder what this one could be.
Golf.
Golf.
Mole.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir.
Oh.
The Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf race. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Means there were two Fenrir Corps people.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Allegedly.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a clue-less trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.